Hello and welcome to another cue breakdown. We are going to look at a reflective cue today, and if this is your sort of thing, don't forget a like and subscribe is always appreciated. Let's have a listen to it and then I will go through how I've created it. I'll click on the different MIDI parts as it goes through so you can see those going past as well. Okay, there you go. Nice little reflective, contemplative type track, and the entire piece was pretty much inspired by these short freeze textures from Contemporary Drama Toolkit. If we just play one of those tracks, get that turned off. It's a lovely texture. And I was just playing around with those sort of chord combinations, and then realized if I pan one to the right, one to the left, and one, and you can see they're octave below each other, and slightly left and right. That carries on throughout. Towards the end it gets a bit quicker, adding a bit of forward motion because we've increased the tempo. Well, we haven't increased the tempo, we've increased the rate of notes. Underneath that is this bass line, which is just really subtle and just pads out the whole thing. It's lovely. And this is from Analog Dreams, Light Sword. It's just got that lovely mellow sound that sits behind the guitars. And there's nothing complicated to it really, it's just using C and D most of the time. Then it goes up to a G and down to an F later on. And that's all it does for the entire track, is follows the chords that the guitars are picking out. In the strings, we have some sus2 chords. coming in here. So we start on a C sus2. You can see there. Is that C sus2? More of a D7. Is it? No, C sus2. D, E minor, and then a D sus2. And then to give some space, there's some open chords then. So that's like an open D, that's an open C. So, sorry. Yeah, that's an open D. So you've got the D and the A, but there's no F or F sharp. Here we've got D and G, so that's like an open G. Then we've got B flat and an F, so that's like an open B flat. And then G and C, so it's like an open C, but the G is on the bottom. So some subtle variations in there, leaving room for it to develop. So triads for the first 4 chords and then open chords for the second 4. So that sounds like this. Oh, and this is Albion 1, the long strings patch. Here come the open chords. And so on. Then there's this reflective pad sound. So a Christian Henson beautiful reflective pad. Just adding that top level of shimmer. Then there's the horn section, which comes in the middle, and you'll notice that I've done the classic start the horns before you actually want them to come in, because the melody sort of starts there, but we introduce them in the preceding bars, so it's not a surprise, as it were. So here you'll hear them come in now. They just do a slowly building pattern. Until we get to the second section. Again, outlining what the guitars are doing. With the horns, we've also got the harp trevolandi. So that sort of merges quite nicely with the guitars that are going on there as well. And the pad, I suppose. And the strings. Okay. And then we're just into the percussion. So this is just the Logic drummer. I think it's Copy, Shop Drummer, Cafe Soul, and literally just using the cajon. I don't think I did anything more complicated than just setting the cajon up. Instead of using like all the other parts that you could, literally just use that for a cajon. And then we've got some additional percussion, again building towards the end, so it comes in halfway through and carries towards the end. That's coffee shop. What was percussion? So that's dualists sound, and the obligatory cymbal swells as well. So here we've got smaller ones. Later on we get these slightly bigger ones as the sound built up towards the end. I will play that again as a bit of an outro. Don't need to solo them all. Let's put the cycle region on. If that's the sort of thing that you find useful and insightful, leave comments as well. I do read them. If you've got any questions, like and subscribe, always appreciated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.